Money isn't evil, but money might be fighting for position to be your master. Pay attention. Look at Matthew 6:24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and mammon. When Jesus says that a man cannot serve two masters, a master is an owner, which is equivalent to one who has ownership of his servants. So those that love money or riches are servants to money, meaning money controls them. Or in other words, money dictates what they do. And those that love God are servants to God. Or in other words, the Lord dictates what they do. Now, when Jesus says that you cannot serve God and riches, Jesus is actually painting a picture of why one cannot serve God and mammon. The master of mammon prioritizes riches on earth, while Christ prioritizes riches in heaven. And because of this, here's the dilemma. You will either hate one and love the other, or you will hold to the one and despise the other. And it is clearly evident that if you try to serve God and mammon, or God and anything else, God will be the one that is hated and God will be the one that is despised. Because human nature always gravitates towards the idol. And so therefore the Lord will not be pleased with your service, because your heart will hate him while you love the other, and your heart will despise him while you cleave to the other. So that means you have to let one go so that your heart can be fully devoted to one of them. Now, I want to make this clear because money isn't evil in and of itself. But when you're letting mammon go, you're letting go of its ownership over you. You are no longer under the power of its command. You're letting go of its priority over God. Here's an example in Matthew 19 with the rich young ruler. He asked Jesus, "Master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life?" Jesus tells him, "Keep the commandments." Then the man says, "Which ones?" Jesus says, "Do no murder, do not commit adultery, do not steal, do not bear false witness, honor your mother and father, and love your neighbor as yourself." Then the man said, "I've kept all of this from my youth. What do I lack?" Then Jesus said, "If you want to be perfect or complete," showing that the man did have lack, or in other words, he had not done everything to enter into life, "Go and sell all that you have and give the money to the poor, and you shall have treasures in heaven, and come and follow me." But the man went away sorrowful because he had great possessions. This is an example of having mammon as a master. The rich young ruler could not obey the command of Jesus because he loved his wealth. This is a perfect picture of cleaving to the one while despising the other. Now, maybe your master isn't mammon. Maybe it's something else. But whatever it is, are you willing to renounce its ownership